Hey guys, it's Connie here. I am a week and a day, so 8 days post-op, and I didn't think I would do an update today, but I thought I would just do one quickly because I'm lying here in bed. I'm feeling very tired today. I don't know why. I don't know if like sleep is catching up on me. I am sleeping at night, probably not as comfortably as I'm used to. But I did wash my hair today and I showered and I did my own dressing changes. And like that process is exhausting. So I did that later this afternoon, and ever since I did that, I've literally been lying in bed watching TV, getting up every once in a while to walk and get water or a snack or something like that. So going into week 2, I think my body is just sort of repairing, and maybe that's why I'm tired. And so I checked my horoscope this morning and it literally said to not rush things and to take this time and respite for myself. So that's what I'm doing. And sorry if you hear kids screaming in the background. I have 4 of them and 2 of them are home now playing downstairs. Not much to update. I did have a little bit of the steri tape, peri tape that they put on all of your incisions that are supposed to stay for 3 weeks. I did have like a good 1-inch piece from the bottom of my right breast sort of peel away today. So I took a picture and I emailed it to Dr. Kara's office just to ask if that was okay. The incision underneath actually looks amazing. So I have a feeling that maybe it's coming off because the incision doesn't need it anymore. But just to make sure, I took a picture, and I'm going to ask that question anyhow. And I know I asked on the plastic surgery groups that I'm part of, and a lot of the girls said that it is very common and that usually you don't need to replace it. You just kind of trim off the extra little bit that's sticking up. So I got my husband to trim that for me. I did my dressing changes. So I'm now officially doing all my own dressing changes, which there's not very much to do. I only put dressings now underneath the 2 breasts just so that the bra and the binder doesn't rub on it. I put some small dressing over my belly button, and that's pretty well it. I have something small on where my old drain was just because it's draining a little bit at the incision line. But other than that, it's very easy for me to do now. On my own. I just have to make sure I have all the material close by me. When I don't have my binder on, like when I'm showering and doing my dressing changes and when I'm washing it, I feel more insecure, I guess. Like I definitely feel more comfortable in my compression garments now. So I totally understand now why girls say like how important those compression garments are and how much more comfortable they were in them. Because when I don't have it, I feel like I lose my stability almost in a way. You also, when you take it off, you feel very winded. Sometimes you can get a little like faint-ish. So once again, I want to remind you guys that it's really important that when you take off your binder that you really take it easy and give yourself lots of time for your dressing changes and for showers and things like that. Like I said, for me, it's like at least a 1-hour process to wash my hair, shower myself now, put my garment in the wash. And while that's happening, you know, I do my dressing change, comes out of the wash and dryer, and then I put it all back on. And then by the time that's done, I'm exhausted. I'm ready for like a rest. And I haven't been sleeping through the day. It's not like I'm tired through the day, but I am sort of winded. Like I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy, I guess is the word. My breasts have definitely come down a lot. They feel a lot more comfortable. Every once in a while, I get a little bit of soreness and I just sort of rub it. And I'm going to continue doing that. I definitely prefer the SheFit bra for overall compression and for more support. But sometimes when I'm feeling like a little bit suffocated and I need a bit of a break, then I switch to that $30 Amazon bra. And I'm sort of liking having the 2 options right now to give me a little bit of a break. My binder by day 8 is feeling like it fits me much better. It doesn't feel as tight anymore. It feels a little bit more snug to put on after I haven't worn it for a bit, like when I'm showering and it comes fresh out of the dryer. But after it gets on me and it starts molding to my body, and throughout the day, I feel like my size is finally feeling more comfortable, which probably means that soon I'm going to have to go down a size. So yeah, when you first have your surgery, your binder, you're going to feel like a stuffed sausage and you're going to wonder how the hell you're going to wear this thing. But I think I'm shrinking by the day. Like literally, I feel like my waist size, sorry, my pants are up so high. um, like I feel like everything has gone down so much, and I can post some pictures of what I look like now, 8 days post-op, but I'm really happy. My boobs, they look smaller than I thought they would be. I honestly thought my breasts were gonna be much larger than they turned out. I'm still very happy with them. I love the new shape. I love how they're healing. I love my new nipples, how nice and small they are. I think the incisions are healing really, really nicely, and that they're dropping and settling good. And they're starting to feel like part of my body now. Like people ask, like, how does the implant feel? Like, does it feel foreign? And I will say that I feel like my body has accepted it already. Like it feels like it's a part of me. I just need it to continue to cells, continue to drop, and for some of the swelling to continue to go down. And I swear, like, if I wasn't so insecure about like the incisions, and I know like I had a very complex procedure between like my lift with my reduction and then the implant, I don't want to put any more pressure on my chest than I'm supposed to, and my doctor gave me very clear instructions to not sleep on my side or on my chest or put any extra pressure on my chest for at least a few weeks. So this is pretty well the position that I stay in. Boobs pointing right up to the air, and the most I can do is do a little bit of rubbing like this. But they're every day getting better, and they're feeling more a part of me. I am very hunched over still. I talked to my surgeon about it. They want me to continue to stay hunched over. They don't want me to try to straighten out at this point. So as a result, like walking around is really tough. I definitely need my walker or like to brace myself on counters and stuff like that if I'm going to be standing for a prolonged period of time, because it's just taking a toll on my back. Between that and also the liposuction I had, my back is quite bruised. I don't feel it so bad when I'm lying down like this, but definitely when I'm getting up and moving, I feel it. And so I'm glad that I was given the reassurance to sort of stay hunched, because for me, that feels the most comfortable right now. And I do feel a little pressure on my incision if I try to straighten out at all. So I'm going to continue to hunch. I feel like everything is really drying out because I'm starting to feel like a little tingling and like a little itchiness. So sometimes I just sort of like rub the incision area a bit. Like I'm not scratching in any way, I just sort of rub it a bit. But I can imagine in time it's probably going to start to get super, super itchy. So that's pretty well it. That's my update. I'm not on any pain meds anymore. The only thing I take is like Tylenol for like occasional swelling. I took 325 Tylenols this morning, and then I took 2 500s this afternoon, and I'll probably take some like later this evening if I need it, if I'm feeling like I'm swelling a bit, or sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night at like 2:30 and need it. But other than that, there's no more antibiotics, no more pain meds other than Tylenol as needed. And I'm actually looking forward to, now that I'm off the antibiotics, starting a really strong probiotic so that I can sort of repair my gut health, because I don't really like all the medications I've had to take over the last little bit. So I bought the HMF like 50 billion part super expensive probiotic off of Amazon. You can, I'm sure, get it in store as well. It's like $100 for like a 30-day intensive treatment, but I'm really looking forward to taking that to restore my gut health and my overall immunity post-operation. So other than that, that's pretty well it for today, guys. 8 days post-op, and I'm happy to share another little update with you.